Let's get man, I'm back. UFC Fight Night, Moreno versus ALBAZI, and let's just talk about this. Not the best fight card. Definitely not the best fight card. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna skip past this fight right here. This fight was, come on, bro. No, but the fight that really, you know, surprised me a lot was Cody Gibson versus Chad and Helliger. Cody Gibson literally dominated Chad, bro. He literally, bro, that was one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen, bro. He literally got Lil Bro out there, man. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Chad literally couldn't do nothing in that time fight. He did hurt him in the third round, but at that point, it was just too late. Cody ended up getting a takedown still in the fight. One just scored at 30-26, and the other two scored 30-27. Next, you got Sergey Cide versus Garrett Armfield. And Jesus Christ, bro. This is one of my problems with the UFC right here, bro. Is that MMA is starting to turn into boxing with all these robberies. Holy shit, Bell dropped 30. But MMA is turning into boxing with all these robberies because, bro, if you watch this fight, Sergey Cide literally didn't do anything the entire fight until the last round. And even then, he was getting taken down. It just doesn't make sense, And the reason they gave him the fight is I think it's probably he's a hometown fighter. He's a fan favorite. Fucking MMA, man. These just got. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gotta start. Stop. Y'all gotta start paying these judges less whenever they have like a bad scorecard, or whatever. Y'all have to or do something like that, bro. Because come on now. Next, you got Ronoff versus Nascimento, and bro, if you watch this fight, man, this was literally blob versus blob, bro. It was two fat people just fighting, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, man. If you saw Romanov with Zeke in that fight, man, Jesus Christ. How much did he even weigh? Because 261. Yep, not surprising. Because I saw Romanov. I'm pretty sure Romanov has weighed in lower than that in his career. Let me go see. 265. So I don't even know. He was 264 for this fight here. That's probably the. I guess, bro. But Romanov looked like a fat dude. He looked very fat out there, which is insane, man. It's just two fat people going at it, bro. Next, you got Yusuf Zalal versus Jack Shore, and Zalal looked good. He landed a good knee, dropped Jack Shore, and got arm triangle with each other. That was very tight, and Jack ended up tapping. But one thing about Jack Shore's UFC career so far, he used to be undefeated. I'm pretty sure it was 13-0 at one point, and he was a hot and upcoming prospect. The second he fought a good fighter, Ricky Simone, he's just never the same since then. He's going 1-2 since then. Cause I'm pretty sure he beat Makhan Mirkani, and then he lost against Joe Anderson Brito, and then Yusuf Zalal. It's sad, He was an upcoming prospect not too long ago. Now he's just on a skid now. But I guarantee he'll probably be back. And I used to have a lot of hype for him as well, but he'll be back. Trust me. I used to have a lot of hype for Zalal, Which that hype's going up now. Shit, shout out to my nigga Yusuf Zalal. It's good to see him back in the UFC. It really is. He's going 3-0 since he got signed again. So yeah. Next you got Charles Air Jourdain versus Victor Henry. I didn't see the first round because I was busy at that time. Second round, it was Jourdain outlanding Victor Henry on the feet. Yes, Henry tried to take him down. He stood back up, but he got guillotine locked in while standing. And Jourdain has some really good. He has a really good guillotine, bro. I'm pretty sure he did the same thing against Leno Venata and Ricardo Ramos. He did the same thing against those two fighters right there. He has a really good guillotine, and Victor Henry's forced to tap because, come on now. Next, you got Ariel Helwani versus Pedro Munoz, and what a performance for Ariel Helwani, man. He looked really good out there. Definitely someone to keep your eyes on in this division, for sure. Well, he's 36 years old. He's not gonna be doing anything anytime soon. Like, what? He gonna become champion at 40? Come on now. At bantamweight? Come on. But good performance for Ariel Helwani, man. He looked really good in this fight. Man, I know Dana pissed, man. I know he wants him to lose this fight real bad. And yeah, he just dominated Pedro Munoz, man. it's kind of sad to see what has happened to Pedro's career. Because he was always in the top 15. Like, so he's been top 15 for so long now. And it surprised me was when I was watching the fight. I was like, what the hell? How's he unranked? When did Pedro become unranked? Like, it's crazy, man. Time goes by fast as hell in MMA, man. I'm telling you. 1 second, someone's on top of the world. Next second, they're on the prelims. So next you got Mike Malott versus Trevor Giles. And I got a lot to tell you about this fight right here. I think the reason why Trevor Giles wasn't all that aggressive in this fight is because he's coming off a knockout loss. He's been knocked out multiple times in the UFC. One against Mark Morales. Then last one he had was against Carlos Prates. But once again, he's fighting all hard hitters. All hard hitters. Even against Dricus as well. He's a champion right now. No shame against that. And I think that's probably one of the reasons he was not as aggressive in this fight, because he was kind of scared to get clipped or to get knocked out. The thing is, he has to realize he's only fought hard hitters. Malott's really not known as like a flash KO dude or someone that can knock your lights out of nowhere. Like, his only knockout win was against, or his only knockout win in the UFC was against what, Mickey Gall? I mean, come on now, man. But yeah, good performance on Mike Malott to get back in the win column after Neil Magny fraud checked his ass. I'll never get over that fight, man. That was hilarious. Next, you got Dustin Stoltz versus Marc-Andre Barriou, and what a knockout, bro. Barriou tried to trade with Barriou tried to trade with Stoltz and got knocked out cold, bro. And one thing about Marc-Andre Barriou, he keeps taking these crazy knockout losses, man. We saw last time he fought was against Joe Pyfer. He got knocked out cold. Of course, right here, he got knocked out cold right here. Got knocked out cold by Chidi Njokuani, is how you pronounce his last name. He got knocked out cold by him. It's just, man, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think I'll forget about a fight. But yeah, I think I'll forget about another fight he got knocked out in. But another fight right here, Jasmine Jasudavicius versus Ariana Lipski da Silva. The fuck? What the hell did that become her name right there? But yeah, good performance by Jasmine Jasudavicius. She was getting a little bit touched in the first round. She was getting a little touched up in the first round. But then Lipski Jasudavicius just made adjustments, started to take her down, started fucking her up on the ground, man. That's the best way you could put it. And also, I gotta talk about the new rules as well. The whole 26 elbows being legal, I'm happy about that. So Cody Gibson was able to cut Chad Helliger with one of them 26 elbows, which is good, man. But good performance by Jasudavicius. Dave looked pretty good performance. Lipski just, I don't know what's happening with her career. She might get cut pretty soon, honestly. We're skipping this, but dude, I'm not gonna congratulate either fight on this fight right here, because this fight was terrible, bro. It's like one of the fights you're watching and you're like, what am I watching, Because I've been watching sport for so long now. I haven't missed a UFC card in like 4 years, bro. The last card I missed was Paul Felder versus Dan Hooker, because the Wild vs. Fury was fighting that day. Or Wild vs. Fury was happening. Wild vs. Fury 2 was happening that day. That's the only reason I missed that card. And the thing is, it could be one of the worst fights of all time, and I still won't turn it off. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. It's like in my mind, I'm hoping that something happens, and then it doesn't happen, and then I just end up being disappointed. I gotta start learning how to turn fights off, man. That's one thing hard about being a fan of sport for so long. I gotta start learning how to turn these fights off, for real. Next, you got Aaron Blanchard versus Rose Namajunas. I thought Rose won the first 2 rounds, and then Blanchard took over the 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounds. I think she did. 3rd round was kind of close, but I know some people probably had 3-1 for Rose, but I had it for Aaron Blanchard just because she was controlling more. Just because of that, bro. And the way judges are scoring these fights nowadays, that's how she won the round. I mean, you saw Aldo versus Bautista about a month ago. And just because he was hunting against the cage, he won. So it's not a surprise they gave Aaron Blanchard that fight. Just to be judges, am I right? I'll refresh this real quick. Come on. Next, you got Brandon Moreno versus Amir ALBAZI, and bro, what a fucking performance from Moreno, man. I'm glad to see him back in the win column, bro, because I thought he was washed, man. Man, y'all must have forgot, man. Or I must have forgot because Jesus Christ, he was beating the hell out of Amir ALBAZI, man. And I kind of expected it too. I expected this to happen. ALBAZI's not that good at all. Like, come on now. Like, you know, Moreno said, how's Dan Hooker in the top 5? It's like someone put a turtle on a tree. That's how it is with Amir ALBAZI. Like, how the hell is he even in the top? He's in the top 3 from what, a robbery win over Kakar France and a fight show loss. Hey man, good performance by Moreno, and yeah, good to see that happen. He beat the hell out of ALBAZI. ALBAZI couldn't do anything the entire fight. It was 50-40 fouls across the board, I'm pretty sure. One just scored a 49-46, which I don't really know about that. I went 9 of 13 on predictions, so yeah, that's decent, not that bad. This card was kind of mid. I can't even hold you. This card was kind of mid. Definitely not a card I would watch over again. I definitely watch this fight here over again, you know. But yeah, I'm out, man. Peace. That's nothing else to talk about anymore, and I'm out. Peace.